Super Smash Bros. Is one of Nintendo's best-selling video game franchises of all time, and for good reason too. I mean, what other fighting game pins a wide variety of childhood icons against each other with a story mode giving us interactions between said characters? That's actually good. That being said, due to Smash Bros. Roster being filled with video game icons, you're probably thinking these characters must have lots of merchandise, and you'd be right. They've got plushies, action figures, suggestive statues, toys, the whole shebang. But what about the biggest merchandise company of all time? The same company that has partnered with Marvel, DC, Star Wars, etc. Surely, the biggest video game characters of all time have been built into the real world by the biggest toy company of all time, right? Well, that's what I'm here to find out. Today, we'll be going through the entire Super Smash Bros. Roster to determine just how many of these characters have partnered with LEGO to make official LEGO sets. Also, before you ask, yes, I did take inspiration from PatMac's How Many Super Smash Bros. Ultimate Characters Have Plushies, and I thought I could do something similar with Legos, so be sure to check out their video, link in the description. But first, let's set some ground rules. Number 1, the character has to be a playable fighter within the Super Smash Bros. Franchise, so no assist trophies, no spirits, none of that. Number 2, they have to have an officially licensed LEGO set or officially licensed LEGO figure. Number 3, they can't be from a LEGO idea set. The character's company has to have been the ones to communicate with LEGO in the first place to make a set with their IP. Got it? Good. Super Smash Bros. 64, the first installment of the series. Can you believe this is the franchise we know and love? If you had told me that Minecraft Steve would be in this game, I wouldn't have said anything because I didn't exist back then. And neither did Minecraft Steve. But who needs Steve when you got some of the biggest icons in video game history right here, like Jigglypuff and Ness? But how many of these characters can you build with Legos? Up first we have... oh, right. That one. You see, back in August of 2020, Nintendo had decided to partner with LEGO to release officially licensed Mario LEGO sets. Sounds good, right? Well, yes, but actually, no. Instead of your standard typical LEGO set and minifigure characters, Nintendo asked themselves, how do we make even more money from this? That's right, NFC technology. NFC, or Near Field Communication, is defined as a set of communication protocols that enables communication between two electronic devices over a distance of 4 centimeters, 1.6 inches, or less. Basically, it's what they stole from Skylanders to use in their amiibos. You put this thing on top of the other thing, and it causes a thing. And due to the amount of money amiibos named them, they just had to find a way to incorporate this into Legos. So, they decided to make it so when Mario is on green bricks, he's on grass. Beige bricks put him in the desert. Red bricks means lava, blue means water, etc, etc. But not just that, they also made him react to enemies and pipes and Yoshis. Now, that's all fine and dandy, but minifigures are too mini for the big-ass NFC chips. So they didn't make them minifigures. Instead, they made these abominations. Now, as much as I want to rule these hideous creatures out and determine that Mario doesn't have an official LEGO figure, it does follow the established rules. They may not be minifigures, but they are figures. So right off the bat, we have LEGO figures for Mario, Luigi, Yoshi, and Donkey Kong, thanks to the LEGO Donkey Kong sets that came out August 2023. Next up, we have Link, who surprisingly does have an official LEGO minifigure. Not just that, he has a whole LEGO set. As of writing this, the LEGO set just released, and although it does have the Breath of the Wild version of Link, and not the Smash 64 one, I'm still counting it because this Link turns into Breath of the Wild Link. Apart from them, no one else from the original Smash Bros. Has LEGO sets. Although Pokemon has had multiple brick-built toys, they're under the Mega license and not LEGO, so they don't count. Editor Andy here, this is wrong. I wrote this script at the end of 2024, and just recently LEGO announced they were collaborating with Pokemon. And although they are huge-ass brick-built pieces, they're still officially licensed LEGO figures, so Pikachu does indeed have a LEGO figurine. Except for Jigglypuff, because who gives a fuck about Jigglypuff? That means Samus, Kirby, Fox, Ness, Captain Falcon, and Jigglypuff don't have LEGO figures. Super Smash Bros. 64 closes off with 5 out of 12 characters having partnered with LEGO. Super Smash Bros. Melee. the game everyone tells you is the best, but sucks ass. Starting off with the Mario characters, we got Bowser and Princess Peach, who both have figures in the worst marketing move by Nintendo yet. Somehow Dr. Mario still hasn't received a Lego figure, even though they could easily just swap out the clothes Mario's wearing, which they've done multiple times for power-ups. Zelda and Young Link both have minifigures in the same set we got Link in. Although, the set has Breath of the Wild Zelda, and we never get a Breath of the Wild Zelda in Smash, so I guess technically she doesn't have a Lego figure? I don't know. I'll still count it, but if you disagree, too bad. It's my video and I make the rules. Editors know I don't mention Ganondorf, but in a recently released Legend of Zelda Lego set, we do get a Ganondorf minifigure and a big figure. So, chalk that up for my mistakes. So that means Ice Climbers, Sheik, Dr. Mario, Pichu, Falco, Marth, Roy, and Mr. Game & Watch don't have official LEGO figures, meaning Smash Bros. Melee closes off with 9 out of 26 fighters having official LEGO figurines. Super Smash Bros. Brawl, the game everyone hated until they couldn't play it anymore. Here's a little bit of SNFS trivia. Did you know? Super Smash Bros. Brawl was the very first video game I ever played in my entire life. But who cares about that? We're here to talk about the Legos. And the first newcomer to Brawl with the Lego figure is Diddy Kong, thanks to the previously mentioned Donkey Kong sets. And that seems to be it? Or at least it would have been if it wasn't for the blue blur himself, Sonic the Hedgehog. You see, in 2020, LEGO released the Green Hills LEGO Ideas set, featuring the blue blur himself. Although, going back to our rules, you may have noticed I said LEGO Ideas sets don't count, so why am I even bringing this up? Well, due to the success of this set, in August of last year, LEGO published the official Sonic LEGO set theme. But even if they hadn't done that, Sonic already had an official LEGO minifigure back in 2016, thanks to the most fever dream of a game ever, LEGO Dimensions. So, with only 2 characters having Legos, that means Meta Knight, Pit, Zero Suit Samus, Wario, Snake, Ike, Squirtle, Ivysaur, Charizard, Lucas, King Dedede, Olimar, Lucario, Rob, Toon Link, and Wolf don't have Lego figures. Editor's note. Charizard fucking does, because going back to what I mentioned earlier, LEGO partnered with Pokemon. Editor Andy 2 here. Apparently I was also wrong about Wario, because thanks to the Mario Kart sets, they made a Wario figure. So, thanks Nintendo. Super Smash Bros. Brawl ends off with 11 out of 44 fighters having Legos. Super Smash Bros. For Wii U and 3DS. If I could describe it with one word, it would be meh. Smash 4 gives us again just 2 characters with Legos. Bowser Jr. and Pac-Man of all people, thanks to the LEGO Icons Pac-Man Arcade and Machine set. And since it's not LEGO Ideas, it counts. Including DLC, this means Villager, Mega Man, Wii Fit Trainer, Rosalina and Luma, Little Mac, Greninja, Mii Brawler, Sword Fighter and Gunner, Palutena, Dark Pit, Lucina, Robin, Shulk, Duck Hunt, Ryu, Cloud, Corrin, and Bayonetta don't have LEGO figures. Smash 4 closes out with 13 out of 63 fighters with Legos. Super Smash Bros. Ultimate, the actual best game in the series. Well, we finally made it.
Hey, look at us. Look at us. Huh? Who would have thought? Not me.
With only 13 fighters having Legos, can that number go any higher with the remaining 19 newcomers? There's only one way to find out. Starting off, we have Isabelle? Isabelle. From Animal Crossing? But Villager didn't have any Legos. Did I miss something? Well, no, because apparently back in March of this year, Nintendo worked with LEGO to make Animal Crossing Legos that actually have freaking minifigures And even though these sets have Isabel and Tom Nook and fucking Mabel, they don't have a single villager Lego figure. It's not like it would even be that hard to just slap a PNG on a minifigure head, boom, Lego villager, but nope. Okay, cool, Nintendo. Next up, Piranha Plant not only appears with the Lego Mario set, but also has a brick-built version of themselves in the iconic green pipe. Now, the final character with a Lego set. The first of all these characters to receive their own line of Lego sets. The most iconic gaming franchise of all time, Minecraft Steve. Or should I say Lego Steve. Back in September of 2013, the first Lego sets of Minecraft were shown to the public, and it's been going on ever since. Including DLC, that means Inkling, Daisy, Dark Samus, Chrom, Ridley, Simon, Richter, King K. Rool, Ken, Incineroar, Joker, Hero, Banjo and Kazooie, Terry, Byleth, Min Min, Sephiroth, Pyra, Mithra, Kazuya, and Sora don't have Lego figures. After hours of research, we know, as of 2024, Jesus. Really? The only Smash Bros. Fighters to have Lego figures are Mario, Donkey Kong, Link, Yoshi, Luigi, Peach, Bowser, Zelda, Young Link, Diddy Kong, Sonic, Pac-Man, Bowser Jr., Isabelle, Piranha Plant, and Steve. Editor Andy here. Don't forget Pikachu, Charizard, and Wario. Super Smash Bros. Ultimate, the final game in the series, closes off with 16 out of 82 fighters with Legos. A mere 23.17%. While it is indeed possible to have your own game of 8-player Smash twice, it is honestly kind of sad that just over 20% of these fighters have Lego sets. For being some of gaming's biggest icons, it's clear some of these franchises don't get nearly enough recognition to receive their own licensed line of Lego sets. We can only hope characters like Samus, Pikachu, and the fan favorite Mii Gunner get their own Lego sets by the time Smash 6 for the Nintendo Switch 2 comes out. Or we get a Smash Bros. Line of Legos. That'd be cool too. And with that, this video comes to an end. It was a lot of fun doing the research and writing the script for this video, and although I did procrastinate with recording the fucking audio for this video and actually editing it all together, I still enjoyed it. Thank you all for watching, and I'll talk to you all later. Deuces! Also, don't forget to check out PatMac's original video on how many Smash characters have plushies. If it weren't for his video, I wouldn't have even thought about making this video. So be sure to check it out, leave a like, and comment what you think about it. Alright, for real this time. Deuces. Finally finished this stupid video. It took way too long. Definitely not making another one of these until Smash for Switch 2 comes out. And even then, it's probably just going to be DLC. Or, I mean, I could make one for minifigures specifically, but considering how Nintendo fucked up and decided to make those stupid Mario shits, I don't think there's going to be that many minifigures for a potential video. Right? Oh, god damn it!